Hey there, how are you? So this is the end of week 3, beginning of week 4 on a ketogenic diet for me. I decided to embrace keto as a way to lose weight, and I've just completed my 3rd week of dietary restrictions, dietary changes, and adding a small amount of cardiovascular exercise just to kind of get my body used to more motion than it's gotten in the last several years. I feel different. I feel great, as a matter of fact. A lot of the common things that bother me first thing in the morning, my ankles aren't swollen. I don't have trouble getting up off the floor. I feel looser. I feel lighter. I haven't weighed in yet this morning. I'm going to go do that momentarily. My prior experience with this type of attempt at weight loss is that week 3 brings a plateau. I think, like most people, I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of terrified about the plateau. It's difficult when it hits you because it's demotivating. For one, you know, and everybody will tell you, no, you got to push through. It's just a plateau. Your body's adjusting. So I know that. I know that stuff, and it's still difficult to imagine that I'm going to step on that scale in a moment right now and see that potentially nothing happened. Um, I don't think that's going to be the case though, because I am being told I look different. I feel different. My neck is slightly smaller. My gut's getting smaller. I can almost see over it now. Uh, I don't know. It remains to be seen. And I guess I should stop dawdling and just go step on the freaking scale. I'll be right back. Okay, 1.6 pounds. Not a plateau. Now it's like an inchworm kind of thing. I started this thing at 269 pounds, I think. Yeah, I started this thing at 269 pounds, and I'm down to 258.8. So, 10 pounds lost, 3 weeks. I know a lot of people would say that's, generally considered healthy. So I can't really complain. Um, it just feels a tiny bit daunting because I've got so far to go to reach my goal. So, start this thing at 269, call it 270. And I want to get to 215. I honestly don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm going to get to 215 or if it's going to take me a year to get there. I'm not. I don't know. I got a lot of those kind of thoughts swirling around in my head right now. Uh, so I'll just keep going, get back to work, figure out the next step, the next phase. I am going to go after 2 strategies this week to again try and head off any potential plateau that may be coming. I intend to increase the exercise, put a little more resistance on the stationary bike that I've been riding all last week. I did, by the way, just realized the last time I recorded, I said I was going to try and start getting on that stationary bike. I did almost every single day last week, I believe. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I was on the bike 30 minutes at a pop. The first 3 days, I didn't change anything. I just or didn't put any resistance or anything. Just a free wheel, just to get the range of motion for my muscles. And then Friday, I went ahead and did like a basic incline program that was pre-programmed into the bike. So I will continue doing that. In fact, as soon as I'm done recording here, I'm going to go downstairs and hit that machine. In addition, I'm going to add some free weights to the routine and try to start working my upper body, just some real basic, I think they're like 6-pound weights or something, just to, again, start the range of motion, get these muscle groups used to some kind of movement that they're not used to now, and ultimately put that weight lifting aspect into the weight loss. So the attempt continues, the saga continues. No real changes in diet this week. Still making sure that I'm hitting the 80, 15, 5, 80% fat, 15% protein, 5% carbs. I've been doing really well with it for quite a while. I was nailing that number 80, 15, 5 every day. Interesting thing that started to happen is for some reason I'm having a harder time getting the fats in that I need to. Every single day it seems like I'm ending up with a higher protein level and not as high of a fat level. And I don't know if I'm like subconsciously sabotaging myself with that or not. But yeah, most days I'm coming in at like, instead of 80% fat, 75. Instead of 15% protein, I'm coming in at 22, or coming in at 18, 29 one day last week. So it's just, I'm not sure. I've got to try and realign. But the carbs are always down. The carbs are now at 3%, 4%, 3%, 3. So, I'm definitely still avoiding the carbohydrates, and I'm definitely increasing the protein, and sure as hell getting a lot more fat still than normal. But I don't know what other dietary changes I will make this week. I don't necessarily think there are any. I will just continue on with what I'm doing. I may cut another 100 calories off of the top line every day and try to get myself slowly down to 2,000 a day. I'm at 2,200 right now. I've come down 100 calories every week. That's it. That's the plan. I can't say enough good things about MyFitnessPal. If you are not using this app to track what you eat, you need to. It's awesome. It's amazing. It really has kept me on track. And if you are not working with a support system or a coach or somebody to help you with feedback, with advice, with just someone to listen to you, you're doing it wrong if you don't have somebody to talk to. So all kudos again to my son who is guiding me through this journey. That's it. That's all for now. And I will see you next Monday, the next weigh-in. Have a good one.